Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
Within the PC Settings app window in Windows 8.1, you can click the SkyDrive category at the left side of the screen to display remote storage settings in SkyDrive within this window. The categories of settings are listed in the pane at the left side of the screen. You click the setting categories shown in this listing to change their individual settings in the right side of the window. Note that you can click the back arrow that appears next to the SkyDrive title at the left side of the window to return to the main PC settings window. This lesson will examine the settings that you can change within the SkyDrive settings category. You can click the File Storage category at the left side of this window to view remote file storage settings in the area to the right. The amount of remote storage and the space used are displayed in the SkyDrive storage section. If you would like to buy more storage space, then you can click the Buy More Storage button to open a page where you can make that transaction. To save your documents to the SkyDrive by default, ensure that the Save Documents to SkyDrive by Default switch is set to the On position. If you want to save documents locally by default, you can click the switch to set it to the Off position. You can click the See My Files on SkyDrive to open the SkyDrive app and see the contents of your SkyDrive folders within the app window. You can click the Camera Roll category at the left side of the window to view SkyDrive settings for your Camera Roll folder in the right side of the window. The Camera Roll folder is a subfolder within your Pictures folder that is created the first time that you use the Camera app within Windows 8.1. In the Upload Photos and Videos section, choose the option button that corresponds to your preference for uploading pictures to SkyDrive from your Camera Roll folder. If you want to automatically upload videos to SkyDrive, you can click the Automatically Upload Videos to SkyDrive switch to toggle it to the On position. You can click the Sync Settings category at the left side of the window to view the synchronization options for your user account on this computer at the right side of the window. Normally, when you log in to any Windows 8.1 device with your user account, the settings will be synchronized so that all of your settings and apps will be available to you on that device. However, you can change these synchronization settings on this computer if you want by changing the settings within this section. In the area to the right, you will see a series of toggle switches that you can click to switch them to the Off position if desired to disable the setting. By default, all of these switches are set to the On position. In the Sync Settings with SkyDrive section, you can choose whether or not to sync your settings on this PC. Under the Personalization section, the settings are Start Screen, Appearance, and Desktop Personalization. Under the App Settings section, the settings are Apps and App Data. Under the Other Settings section, the settings are Web Browser, Passwords, Language Preferences, Ease of Access, and other Windows settings. Under the Backup Settings section, you can choose whether or not to save these settings for this PC to the SkyDrive so that you can restore them if needed. You can click the Metered Connections category at the left side of the window to view settings that determine how to use your SkyDrive over a metered internet connection at the right side of the window. In the area to the right, you will see a series of toggle switches that you can click to switch them either on or off to enable or disable the setting. The settings under the Use SkyDrive over Metered Connection section are Upload and Download Files over Metered Connections and Upload and Download Files over Metered Connections even when I'm roaming. The settings that appear under the Sync Settings section are sync and backup over metered connections, and sync and backup settings over metered connections even when I'm roaming.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.